on. They've got good employees. They've got wonderful customers. And that's what makes us strong. It's not about Chrysler, the big thing. It's the communities that we service. They come to buy a Chrysler because they like to come and buy a Chrysler. We have customers that just come by and stop by to have a cup of coffee, not even get their vehicle serviced, because they like the people that do business that we have employed.
Mm-hmm.
This is a tough thing. So how am I handling it? One day at a time, with good friends, with good people. I can survive this. We're going to be just fine. I'm telling my husband this, and he gets fired up. And because as I mentioned to you before, my husband runs the Chrysler Jeep store, and this is definitely a family business. But I'm not going to allow the manufacturer to run me over like this. They can take away my franchise, but they cannot take away 30 years experience in the car business. They can't take away my faith. They say that God gives you only what you can handle. Well, let me tell you, he must have a lot of faith in me, because I am not going to lay down for this. I am not going to allow them to do this to me or any other dealer in the state of Michigan or across the country.
That's very well stated.
We want to be treated fairly. What they're doing right now, Frank, they're saying that, we have to sell down all these cars. We're going to have a fire sale and all that stuff. And you have to work it out with the dealer next to you. Man up, buy the cars back, make us whole, buy these special tools back, buy these parts back. You put us out of business, and now you want to make it even worse? That is absolutely ludicrous what they're doing to us right now. It makes no sense. And the bankruptcy judge better listen, because if he doesn't listen, not only is he going to have this problem, it's just going to be a downward spiral for the rest of the country. You think it's bad now? Lose car dealers.
Yeah, well, that's a great point, because each one employs about 50 people on average, and that's.
Well, I have over 150 employees.
Yeah, Colleen, are you more upset that you were singled out as one of the dealerships to close, so that your response is directed more at Chrysler, or are you more upset that the government is orchestrating this move by the car makers, telling them, look, you've got to do this, you've got to model yourself more like Toyota?
Well, I'm upset with both things, because I don't think Toyota is the answer. In Michigan, it's the best place and the cheapest place to buy a car. It's because there's a lot of dealers. If that's good or bad, I don't know. What Chrysler has done is they have actually closed dealerships, but kept dealerships open with dual points now on the same street. You think that you're going to go there and now get a better deal or get a cheap car? You're competing with the dealers are competing with each other. There'll be price fixing. There'll be all sorts of things. This is not good. You're going to be paying more for a car than you ever have in the state of Michigan. That's what the beauty of the state of Michigan was. Yeah, we were very competitive and things like that, but that's what free market is all about. That's when the customers really get the best deal. So I'm upset with both of them. I'm upset that the government has stepped in and they can't even run their own business, let alone tell dealers who are profitable how to run theirs. If we ran our business like the government runs their business, we wouldn't be here right now. And that's the same thing with Chrysler. They are making the people that put Chrysler into bankruptcy right now are making decisions for the dealers. And that's just not right. We need to make sure that these people stop making bad decisions, and them closing 789 dealers was a wrong decision. It was definitely a wrong decision.
Colleen, thanks so much for talking with us. We wish you nothing but the best. We'll see how the NADA lawsuit or legal challenge to all of this works out, and we wish you well. We'll keep track of how you're doing, and I know you'll look after your employees.
I'll be fine.
Thanks for talking with us.
You're welcome.
Talking about what matters to you. Frank Beckmann Middays. Catch it live on News Talk 760 WJR AM. And stay up to date online at WJR.com.